So now we're speaking about the sanguine people. Well, if choleric people are, you have a lot of choleric people in Spain. If you have a lot of melancholic people in Russia and in Portugal, you have a lot of sanguine people in Italy, in South America, and Africa. I mean, in Africa, it's just incredible. Almost every second person is a sanguine, so or even more. So you have a lot of. We live in a sanguine culture. I mean, the culture of social network is very much a culture created by sanguine people. So it's important, very important for us to understand what is sanguinism. So these are people-oriented. They are quick, spontaneous, and ephemeral in their reactivity. What are the positive tendencies of sanguines? The sanguine enjoys people and wants to make them happy. He's friendly, outgoing, communicative. He's warm-hearted, compassionate, generous. He's creative, enterprising, and adventuresome. He's very attuned to his five senses, which gives him a good eye for detail. He's an extrovert, like the choleric, but in a very different way. People offer him the priority. The negative tendencies are he's prone to superficiality and inconstancy. So sanguine people, because they are spontaneous, you speak to them of a new project, of what you want to do, and they find this very, very incredible. They love it. They want to be a part of it. And the next day they forgot it. They have another project in their heads. I told you that the choleric people live in the future. They go for a goal. I told you that the melancholic people live in the past. I mean, the past is very important for them. These people, the sanguine, they live in the present. There is no past and no future. They live now. So now, he's very excited. He's excited with what you're telling him. Tomorrow, he's excited by something else. Because it's another day. So you begin to understand what's going to be the big problem, the big challenge, more than problem, of the sanguine person is going to be stability. Stability in his thoughts, in his endeavors, in his projects, in his emotions, in his friendships. Because everything is just now. Psychologically, biologically speaking, he's in the now. There is no future for him. He doesn't think in terms of tomorrow. Fun tends to be his fundamental motivation. Fun. There must be a lot of fun in the life of sanguine people. If not, everything is boring. He's the opposite of the melancholic. Melancholic, they perceive fun as superficiality. For sanguine people, fun is absolutely necessary. It's communication. You know? His attention is easily captured by something new. Yeah, sanguine people. New things. What's new? Let's do it. And we live in a culture of newness all the time. We need new things. To captivate our attention, to make it funny, new, surprising. You know, this is the world of the sanguine. Wow. He's eager to please and wants everyone to love him. Yeah, a sanguine is eager to please because people offer him the priority. Then it's important for him that people love him. He's often tempted to forsake what he knows is right in order to fit in with the crowd. Yeah. Very often, as sanguine people will not tell you what they think really. Why? Because they know the others think the otherwise. So why do I build a wall? Why do I tell the others what I think? Because if I tell them what I think, there will be a wall between them and me. So I just will not tell them. And they will not know that I think otherwise. Diplomacy, you see? Fit in. Fit in the group, fit in the people, have fun together with them. Don't build walls. But then it's also a problem, because then people don't know who you are. In Italy, if you said to a guy, do you come tomorrow? You say, of course. But you know it means probably he will not come. Why? He just cannot say no. How can a sanguine say no? It's a war. It's a declaration of war. No, tomorrow, no, I cannot. I have my wife, my children. I promise them I have to spend time with them. He cannot tell you this. He will tell you, yes, sure, I come. And you have to interpret this. Correct people are not like this. No is easily no for them, and yes is easily yes. For a sanguine, these words of the scripture, your yes, yes, and your no, no, it's a real challenge. Very challenging. It's an aggression to say no to someone. He is very attuned to his five senses. He is overly drawn to sensible pleasures and external attractions. Sanguine people are spies because they see everything. They feel everything. Their five senses are always in action. They smell everything. You send him on the street to walk 5 kilometers. After that, he can write to you a book of everything he has seen, everything he has felt. A melancholic, you send him to make 50 kilometers, he comes back, he has nothing to tell you about what he's seen. He's seen nothing. He's just been thinking about himself. This sanguine is extrovert, is absolutely, his five senses are always in action. Always. And he has to know this, because this is a good thing, but it's a very dangerous thing. It's also dangerous. So these are the negative tendencies. So let's see what this means in terms of fostering virtue. Prudence. He will not be good at deliberation because he is prone to superficiality. He tends to overlook difficulties. Well, the sanguine, they will tell you, okay, guy, let's do it. No problem. All the time. If you deal with a sanguine, you have to know this. No problem, of course he can do it. It means probably he cannot. So they are very, in the deliberation process, they are totally optimistic. The melancholic is pessimistic. He sees the problems. The sanguine, no problem. Of course we do it. It will work. Yeah, of course it works. And then the next day you come and nothing is done. It didn't work at all. And the guy has disappeared. Typical of sanguines. It's Africa. Of course, Alex, no problem. So you have to interpret that. You have to understand what he really means. He lives in now. He doesn't know about tomorrow. It's not a notion, it's not a concept, tomorrow. So he interprets what you're saying in terms of now. And you make plans for the next day, but he has no access to tomorrow. He is in the now. And tonight, it's the end of his life. So deliberation is over-optimistically, I would say, minded. So we have to understand that in the deliberation process with sanguine people. You have to know, okay, if we have a lot of sanguines, we better have a lot of melancholic to find a certain equilibrium. But he's good at decision because he tends to love new undertakings. He loves adventure. Sanguine people just love it, adventure. So what's going to happen? That we move forward. Maybe one day, but they will begin something. And after everything collapses because there is no endurance, but he begins something. So they are easy to make decisions. Sanguine people love to make decisions. They have difficulties to sustain the process, but they have no difficulty, special difficulty to make a decision.